Need something?
Hello there. I've heard you've been running into trouble along the road.
It is all in this note.
Oh. Thanks. Well, I'm gonna look into it. Okay?
May your road lead you to warm sands.
See ya. Alright, hey guys, welcome to... Excuse me. Hey guys, welcome to Skyrim, the Anniversary Edition. Oh, now with crab meat textures. So yeah, it's me. You already know that. It's me, Van Damnator, but what you might not know is that I'm not playing as my character that I was playing as during my playthrough that I recorded and uploaded. This is my first character that I've created, named Wilhelm. He is an Imperial warrior who specializes in two-handed weapons. He doesn't dabble in any of that magic nonsense. Oh, hello. Upset I killed your mother, huh? Well, you can join her now. So yeah, anyway, I've heard Bethesda announced the Anniversary Edition, and once again, I didn't care, but this time they added the fact that they're gonna bring some... They're gonna make some Creation Club creations free. And that got my attention. So, when the time came, 11/11, I launched the game once again, and decided to try out this new creation. This is a fan-made quest line, but that... Hold on one second. But you might say to yourself, that doesn't answer the question of why I'm playing as a different new character. Well, let me try to explain it to you. First thing I did was load my last save as my character Arbus of Redguard, and what happened was...
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Not a chance.
Nice try, but you don't scare me.
You think you scare me? Do you even know who I am? Anyway, so... like what I was trying to say. Basically, what happened was... I don't know if you guys remember, but during my Dark Brotherhood phase... I had a contract to kill a Khajiit, a certain Khajiit that was traveling around with a band of Khajiit merchants. They traveled from Markarth to Whiterun. And I'm pretty sure that when I killed one of them, they all attacked and I had to kill the rest of them. Meaning that the quest cannot be activated now. So I loaded up this character, hoping that I didn't kill the Khajiit caravan in this playthrough with this character. And first of all, I looked for them outside of Whiterun, and I didn't find them. I decided to wait for them, but I couldn't, so instead I decided to take the path that I'm taking right now, from Whiterun to Markarth, hoping that either I can catch them as they're going to Markarth, or coming from Markarth to Whiterun. What I didn't expect was to find two of the Khajiit's bodies on the street, this very road, dead. So that sort of made me suspicious. I started to question myself if I did kill them in this playthrough too. But I kept walking, and
The mercy of Stendarr does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
So yeah, I kept walking, and lo and behold, I ran into Mr. Risad himself, all alone, but still alive, and that's all that matters to me. And now that he's given me the notes, we can start the quest properly. So, here we go. Let's read the notes. Oh god. It's been a long time since I've read notes. So, the roads have been unkind to this one, plagued by outlaws along the route from Whiterun to Markarth. That's probably who killed the caravan then. That's probably who killed the Khajiit. Guards travel with Risad, yes, but they are ill-equipped to deal with ones such as this. They wield strange golden weapons and wear gleaming armor. Risad has read of such things only in stories. Their encampment is found just west of North Brittleshin Pass. Each time they set upon us, they shout, "The saints would like to browse your wares today." The brutes steal mostly trinkets and oddities, no matter how cheap this one knows them to be. Then they allow Risad to go on his way. Risad has not yet fought back. While it has harmed this one's coin purse, it is not worth a life. Risad has heard of another gang patrolling the roads further north, calling themselves the Seducers. They are known for their menacing dark armor. Skyrim grows more perilous by the day. They are known to camp along the road west of Fort Kastiv. This one would pay handsomely to anyone who would help. Risad fears for any who might come to harm at the hands of these worrisome pests. Alright, so we gotta find the saints and the seducers, and then get our handsome reward. Sounds wonderful. Alright, looks like we arrived at the seducers camp. Hello, seducers, how are you? Why is that? What makes you say that? Why am I not welcome here? Got something against Imperials? Oh, excuse me,
I swear I'll kill you.
I'll be with you in a moment. Hi, how you doing? Can you, like, not do that while in the middle of this? Thank you very much. Alright. Apple pie. Withering moon. What is that? Oh dear. Some dark seducer gauntlets. A dark sword. Ooh, very dark. Ooh, scary. The dark. Blister pod cap. Seducer helmet. More gauntlets. A dark bow. A dark dagger, yes. A dark bow. Oh. You're not with them. It's understandable. A dark mace. Dark silver ingots. What the hell? Where'd you come from?
It may be dead now. Never seen such a thing. Where did it come from?
Did you guys come from the port? The fort?
Like the ancient legends. Dragonborn.
Yes, hello. Yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this. In this playthrough, I sided with the Stormcloaks, not the Imperials. So that's why my surprise at seeing Imperials is even more shocking. Anyway, you guys gonna stick around? Watch this. You wanna see what the Dragonborn can do? There you go. Hello. Well, you're a weird one, but still only the third strangest thing I've met this week. This is probably a bad idea, but if you want, you can follow me. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'm sure this will go very well. Can't believe we carried this bug the whole way here, cage and all. Always afraid it's gonna find a way through the bars and eat me in my sleep. Nah. Well, fortunately for you, that didn't happen. Unfortunately, you're all dead now. So, maybe it was better for you to just... Ooh, what is this? Why does this look like a combination of the Daedra armor and the Legion armor? And why is it green? Is it tribal armor? Dark Seducer boots. Love me some boots. Oh. Even more Seducer boots. That's great. What's that? Is that a gun? Oh. That kind of looked like a gun. Alright, enough stalling. Hold on. Just a little bit more stalling. Heretical thoughts. Zealotry is an abomination that must be wiped from the Shivering Isles. We cannot suffer their beliefs to spread to even one more soul. They name us heretics for our lack of belief. We gladly accept the name and will make an honorable one. It is not heresy to speak truth. It is not heresy to speak out against an unjust lord. It is not heresy to take arms in action in defense of true belief. We are the so-called heretics of the Shivering Isles, but we do not speak heresy. We speak the truth. Our Lord Sheogorath is but a man. He is only flesh and blood, not a god, and certainly not a Daedric prince. There are no princes in the realms of the Daedra. Only vile servitors such as the Hungers that we summon to do our bidding. Sheogorath the False is a mad despot. Years of dabbling in foul magic and consorting with Daedra have driven him mad. He is not a fit ruler, let alone divine. He perverts the teachings of Arden Sul, he who gave his heart's blood. When the truth of our cause is common knowledge among the people, we will drive him from New Sheoth and put that cesspool to the sword. His 4 limbs will be scattered to the 4 winds. His head will rest upon the hill of suicides, and his heart shall be burned to the flames of freedom. His entrails shall be fed to the dogs. We will make all the people of the Shivering Isles wear the robes of the heretics. By these robes we know each other to the true non-believers. Let me do that again. By these robes we know each other to be true non-believers. The people shall return to the wilderness and live among the wild things as we do. They will see the wisdom and purity of the life we lead, and they will hail us as saviors. Alright, that was interesting. But probably not the thing I was supposed to read. Here we go. Don't work this. But don't work this, but does it ever pay well? Once every few days a merchant comes galloping through, defenceless as a babe. We seducers always do our good deed and lighten their load before we let 'em pass. It's the least we can do. Moving north was the best thing we ever did. Leave resort to the milk drinkers of Whiterun, or as they call themselves, the Saints. They're probably still hounding him on the road to Markarth. Sverrig is behind on his visit. I wonder if his path from the west was more treacherous than usual. We need a change in our fortunes. If you don't get paid soon, I fear the others might not stay much longer. Hopefully this new lead pans out. That's it. Okay. Svarig. He visits from the path from the west. I guess that's something. Alright, fellas. Alright, new bug friend. What should I call you? I will call you Buggy. Very clever, I know. Alright, let's do this. Hello?
Hey!
Hey! A man has fallen into Lego City! Hey! What's going on, boys? Looks like a real party is here. Alright. Like that? A little foos. Little foos of the day for you. Word of the day. Ooh, I'll be taking that. Don't mind. Alright. Hunger tongue. Red kelp gas bladder. Scroll of conjure dark seducer warrior. Okay. Let's see here. Is there another page? Oh, there is. Okay. We continue to do the bidding of Thoron, our wealthy benefactor. Though our relationship has taken a turn for the worse, he still pays exceedingly well and continues to ask us to pillage the trade caravans as they pass, searching for anything we can find that seems off, or has even a hint of magic. Thoron is a powerful conjurer, but also completely insane. He has become increasingly unhappy with our spoils as of late. I suspect that the vainglorious saints have done something to gain his favor. We've all become fearful of what might happen if we meet him next month, and he disapproves of our spoils. If you ask me, all that time he spends holed up in those sewers has finally turned his brains upside down. He seemed to really like those tongs and rusty calipers we brought him a few months back. All we need is to find the right piece of junk that he thinks will help him bridge the gap he keeps going on about. And we'll have full coin purses once again. Alright, so the Seducers and possibly the Saints are working for a conjurer whose name I immediately forgot. And the conjurer is hiding in sewers, and he wants a certain magical item to bridge the gap. That's all we gathered so far. Oh, Dark Seducer Warrior, Dark Seducer Archer. Sure, I'm not gonna say no to that. What's that? Is that a human heart? Oh, Daedra heart. Close enough. Bam, 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 pinky, 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 it's a bang, 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 bow. Cooked pogfish, pogfish, pogfish. Really? There's poggers in the chat. There's poggers in the stream, the water stream. Oh dear. Pogfish. Really? Out of all the names? Pogfish. Alright, so another thing that was added, another creation from the Creation Club, was this. Oh. How do you... Why is there magic? I don't use magic. Don't worry about the spells. Seriously, I don't use magic. Okay. So, what you do is, I guess you just, how do you fish? You aim and you shoot, I think. Oh. Well, you can catch the fish like this, but I thought there was something to it. Is this seriously just supposed to be like an actual weapon to hit people with? I thought there's like Do you have to like? Is it like a skill? Is it like a shout? Or like a power? Something? Bardic? No, that's not. What? How do you fish in this game? I mean, technically you don't fish, but this thing told me that you can do it, so am I just supposed to like fish the old way? Just catch any fish that I see floating in the stream? So how it works? Is that a dragon? What is that? I'm not really in the mood. Alright, so that was fishing, I guess. So much for that. Oh. Oh. You cannot fish while in combat. Okay. So I guess it's kind of like the pickaxe. The pickaxe can be used as a weapon, but hey, looking for me? What do you want? The hell on my face. So yeah, the pickaxe is a weapon, but you can also interact with ores to mine them. So this is the same thing. You need a fishing rod. You need to have an actual fishing rod like this, but then you activate this thing. Does it really have to be equipped? It's on my person. There you go. Okay. So is there going to be like a mini game? Oh, okay. Press activate to reel in your line. When there is a strong pull on your line. Ripples on the surface when casting your line are from nearby fish. If the water is calm when you cast your line, there are no more fish to catch here. Fish will return in a day's time. Okay. Let's wait for a strong pull. Oh. Shit. I felt a little tug there. Okay, hold on. Let's wait for a really, really strong pull. Okay. So that was a strong pull, but I was too early somehow. I mean, I saw it go down. I felt a pull. I don't know what you want. Do I have to wait for the prompt, maybe? Oh man. Alright, one more time. What? Then how do you explain the pull? What do you mean there was nothing on my line? It's not even... Nothing is happening. It's not even moving anymore. Man. Okay, maybe it's because I have vibration off. Maybe if I have vibration on. Oh yeah, another thing from this free update is survival mode. So anyway. Yeah. Oh. Hold on. And hold on. Maybe if the controller vibrates, it means there's a catch. Oh. Too soon. Alright. I think we're getting somewhere. Hold on. Wait. I got a fish. That what I mean. Did I get a fish? I mean, there was no animation. It just happened. Okay. Let's try it again. Oh, it's a different camera angle this time. What? Why isn't it showing the character model? That's another thing I just noticed. Oh, very funny. Can I get some fish? I want a pogfish. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get it. Seriously. Okay. I think it said something like if the water is not moving, it means that there's no fish, except this fish. But I guess that doesn't count. Alright, that's enough fishing for today. Let's get out of here. Hey, how's it going, bros? Yeah. Cha. Oh, I'm still using the fishing rod. Sorry about that. Hold on, 1 second. I was wondering why I wasn't doing any damage. Yeah. Yeah. Time for a quick snack. Some pogfish, some catfish, apple pie, yuppa pie, and a nice minor healing potion to wash it all away. Alright, this is the steel-plated boots, or steel-cuffed boots. This actually looks decent enough. This looks original enough. It also resembles the steel plate helmet, but not that much. This is clearly the steel gauntlets, just painted gold. Then, alright, a Dwemer dish. It's not clearly like actual gold though. Because if they have golden weapons, why would they still need to steal from people? Doesn't make sense, does it? If you think about it. If you really think about it. Regardless, I'm gonna sell all these daggers as actual golden daggers anyway. It's not like anyone's gonna be the wiser. Okay. More golden arrows. Golden arrows. Golden armor. More gold and more arrows. And golden arrows. And... oh. We've found a buyer for the strange creature we've hauled all the way from... well, best not to say. Not a day too soon, as its chittering keeps waking me up at all hours of the night. Just a few more days. If the coin is worth it, we'll have to go back for more of these things. So there's a buyer out there for these things? Who would want to buy you? I mean, no offense, but... you're not exactly the model example of a perfect pet. You know? Alright, let's see what we got here. A little bit of this. There you go, you're free. Another bug. The bandits must have caged you too. Well, you're free. Good luck out there. Do you want to come with me? Right, let's go. Oh. Can I keep 2 pets? Hey. Let's harvest some venom. Pull down your pants. Let's get that venom. There we go. Oh. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Golden mace. This actually looks interesting enough. Design. Okay. Golden Saint's shield. That looks pretty nice. I'll give you that. Golden war axe. That. It's alright, I guess. It's alright. Let's see here. Our blacksmith, Yofton, has gone mad. Most of the time he spouts nonsense. This all started 3 days ago. Now he won't even pick up his hammer. We've tried to talk sense into the lout, but it's like he doesn't even see us. He wrote down the means to forge our golden arms and armor, and that of the Seducers, but he never told a soul where he left the blasted notes. If we weren't holding out hope that he might snap out of it, we would have already parted his head from the rest of him. Lately, he's been going on about playing under the bridge like he were still a child. That's where I always hid my toys, he said. I know his kin used to live around Half Moon Mill. We should round up some folks to have a look. Interesting. Saints and Seducers by Andoc Marie. Author's note. This volume attempts to catalogue and analyze known, suspected, and rumored facts about the 2 races that serve to maintain order within the Shivering Isles. It is by no means intended to serve as the authoritative work on the matter. Rather, it is a personal effort on the part of the author to better understand these unique creatures. In the service of the Lord, it is beyond the scope of this work to determine the origins of the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers. They are Daedra, and as such their base existence is a mystery to those mortal born. The commonly held belief that all Daedra are incapable of creation suggests that even Lord Sheogorath himself is not responsible for the genesis of these races. Yet, it is worth noting that the Prince of Madness has motives and powers that none may guess. To attempt to do so would only confuse the subject further. It is enough, then, to see that they exist and know that it is so. Beyond this knowledge, however, it is curious that the Saints and Seducers serve Lord Sheogorath unerringly. This allegiance is ultimate and eternal, from all indications, but its source is unknown. Could it be that they themselves were tricked into service by the mad god? Or do they simply ally themselves with the greatest power in the realm? Previous literary work suggests that Daedra choose to serve their masters so they might find protection and safe harbor. Clearly the Saints and Seducers have this in the Shivering Isles. Indeed, they have fortresses which few of their race are not. Indeed, they have fortresses which few not of their race are allowed to enter. They have power in the realm, acting as guardians of those who serve Lord Sheogorath. Constantly they vie for the favor of our Lord, fighting any who oppose him, and at times even each other. It is reasonable to assume, then, that they have made a willing choice to take up their role in the Isles. Character and society. The immediate image called to mind when hearing the name Golden Saint suggests an angelic figure, elegant and benevolent. It is ironic, then, that while the Golden Saints embody this image and form, their behavior is in stark contrast to it. The Saints are a proud, arrogant race, quick to anger and cruel in their punishment. There is no question that they view all in the Isles as inferior, and make no effort to hide this in their interactions. The Dark Seducers also exhibit little beyond their appearance to match their names. While they too assert their superiority over all others in the realm, they appear to have a more patient, introspective nature about them. They often appear humble in their dealings with mortals and are known to be patient with the lesser races. In fact, the terms Golden Saint and Dark Seducer are external constructs. While the two groups recognize and respond to these names, they have their own names for their races, the Oriole and the Macon, respectively. It is possible the Daedra simply have no concern for the names and titles given to them by lesser beings, or perhaps they find amusement in the names. Further research into the subject is necessary but daunting, as the Saints and Seducers do not freely offer personal information about themselves. Other information can be gathered from observation. It is easy to see that the two groups are strongly militaristic in their societal structure. One's strength and discipline determines one's place in society. Military commanders, for example, are revered by their subordinates. With further observation, a second distinction becomes apparent. Both societies are matriarchal in nature. Females lead the gods within New Sheoth and have the highest positions of power. Males, while not openly denigrated, are clearly subservient to their female superiors. It is unclear where this practice began, but has been wholly integrated into the daily lives of both races. Conflict and conquest. Any resident of the Shivering Isles can confirm that it is unwise to provoke the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers. They thrive on conflict and warfare, and are quick to punish any and all who disobey. Acting in their capacity as guardians of the realm does not satisfy them, however, and so they often engage in combat with one another, despite being garrisoned in areas where they are unlikely to interact. It is possible that this is more than an outlet for aggressive behavior. Repeated engagements between the two races may be an effort to gain favor with Lord Sheogorath. If one can triumph over the other, it would prove superiority and a right to gain sole control over the realm. The Battle of Silarn is of particular interest, as both sides have been locked in combat with no hope of resolution for time beyond memory. Does this combat serve to sharpen the skills of the two sides, or weaken them when they could be directed elsewhere? If the conflict cannot be resolved, why then does Lord Sheogorath not step in and settle it himself?
Well, I think we know the answer to that. Isn't he like the Lord of Madness, or whatever?
Religion and ceremony. Little is known about the private customs of the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers. They are reclusive when it comes to matters specific to their race, particularly regarding the mysterious process by which they return to the realm in the unlikely event of their death. It is common knowledge that Golden Saints and Dark Seducers, as Daedra, cannot be killed. The animus of the Daedra is cast back into the darkness of oblivion, and can return to the realm to take form once more. But reports of the time it takes for a Daedra to return to the realm from the waters of oblivion are anecdotal and inconclusive. The process by which this return occurs remains shrouded in mystery. Based on behavior patterns and strength of numbers, it can be deduced that the stronghold for each race plays some major part in this process. Common phrases in language, such as "may the chimes call you home," suggest that rather than merely a metaphor, sound may play some role in the sequence of events. It is believed that the chimes referenced by saints and seducers do indeed exist and are considered almost holy relics. Attempts to gain information about these chimes or the process by which they are used has been met with exceptional hostility, and so have been abandoned. Any and all information regarding the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers, particularly related to private customs and origins, should be brought to the attention of the author immediately. The greater the scope of our knowledge, the better our ability to understand these compelling creatures. Alright. Very interesting.
Now this is what I call easy coin. I'm proud to be one of the saints. Every few days Risad comes down the road and his wares are ours for the taking. We don't take everything, mind you. If he don't got nothing to sell, he can't stay in business, and then where would we be? We just skim a bit off the top each time. Kenthal should be happy with our latest steak. He'll be leaving his camp up near Carthwayston to pay us a visit soon. Those damn seducers were eating into our profits until we drove them off up north. Other merchants pass through those parts, so maybe they'll stay gone.
Alright. Looks like we're going to Carthwayston. Or the area around it. Hello. If it isn't the Saints.
By Izmir, you won't leave here alive.
Says who? Oh. Really? Want to play this game with me? Hey. Get out of my face. What do we have? Gnarlbark, Scallonfin, Scroll of Conjure, Golden Saint Warrior, Golden Warhammer. Alright.
Even though we no longer raid with the backstabbing seducers, we still work with that wizard Thoron. He's been paying us handsomely to turn over Isad's caravan, looking for any trinkets that seem strange. A week ago we found a sword unlike anything we've ever seen. Thoron's face lit up when he saw it. This could be it, he said. Something about a bridge. He's probably lost it. No sword is worth how much he paid us for it. Won't hear us complaining, though. We see Thoron once a month so he can have a look at our spoils. Everything he doesn't want we split and sell. Nice and clean. When we're done, he skulks off back to that lair of his in solitude. What he does there is anyone's guess.
Looks like we're going to Solitude, boys. And bug. Oh, alocasia fruit. Alocasia fruit. Sharkeisha. Alright, fellas. Soul tomato. There's some soul tomatoes in here. I don't know what a soul tomato is. Does it have a soul inside it? That would be crazy. That can't possibly be what it is. What do we have here? Somehow I managed to miss this, but thankfully I have a... let's call it a 6th sense. An exotic Treasure is said to be eaten in Crystal Drift Cave. Heard it from a coinless trader trying to save his own skin. Got to send a few to see if his story checks out. If the story is true, we need to be sure the saints don't find it first. Our benefactor will be pleased. Hidden treasure, eh? That sounds like a job for me. Hey guys, still here, huh?
Not sure you belong here, citizen. Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
It's funny you should say that I shouldn't be here, even though I drove the Legion out of here. So, well, here we are in Half Moon Mill. And, oh. I'm standing on top of a bridge. I wonder if... Well, would you look at that? There's some notes hidden in here. Let's see what they say. An ancient battle site was discovered near Thoron's lair. On the ground, an assortment of weapons and armor of the Daedra, known as Golden Saints and Dark Seducers, laid strewn about. It is from this site that we took up their arms and joined together as bandit companies under their names. Since then, as the only blacksmith, I have taken it upon myself to study these otherworldly artifacts. And now, at last, my efforts to reproduce the exquisite craftsmanship of these great Daedra has finally borne fruit. My mind is not what it once was. If my memory fails me, at least these notes can help the others keep the craft alive. One would be foolish to forge weapons from gold, as it is far too soft, and yet the golden blades of the saints are nimble and harder than steel. How could this be? The trick appears to be threefold. First, the structure of the piece must be reinforced with refined moonstone. Second, the gold must be hammered into place while the gold is heated just below its melting point. Third, the introduction of the heart of a Daedra to the forge when heating the piece so it can be hammered into shape completely transforms the attributes of the metal, giving it its uncanny hardness. The process for forging the dark armor of the Seducers is similar, but it requires more finesse, as you must balance shaping the unyielding ebony with malleable quicksilver. The heat applied must be very precise, or the shape and integrity of the equipment will be ruined. As before, introduce the Daedric heart to the forge as you heat the materials. Interesting. Very interesting.
How can I assist?
Hello again. I have taken care of both the Saints and Seducers.
Excellent. And now, please, accept this token of appreciation.
I will. Thank you very much.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Oh? More fighting. Come on, guys. Let's stop fighting. Let's stop fighting. We're all on the same side, aren't we? Oh? Well. Who do we have here? Gandor. And her staff of, charming. Sure. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, according to some bandit notes, it appears that this cave might have some humongous booty, if you were. So I'm just here looking for that. I hope that it wasn't the staff, because that's not really my idea of treasure. So we'll just keep looking around and see what else we can find. Like these weird glowing carrots. Oh, here we go. What's this? Gandor, my trusted friend and companion, has been laid to rest. I have built a shrine to watch over him and bring peace to weary travelers. Of the few riches Gandor possessed in life, his most prized was a warhammer made of jagged crystal he famously won in a coin toss. After months of research, he came to believe this hammer was some sort of otherworldly treasure. Shortly before his passing, it was his wish that it be hidden away until one who has walked the shivering isles emerges to retrieve it. I have followed his instructions to the letter, and a powerful illusion spell now obscures it. To break the spell, one must first acquire pieces of what supposedly make up the weapon itself, amber and madness ore. Such things, if they actually exist, would be great treasures in their own right. If the enchantment is correct, only by placing the ores into the embers near Gandor's body will the spell be broken. If Gandor is not mad, perhaps one day this peerless weapon will find its way into worthy hands once again. I see. Well, that's very interesting. So I gotta find an amber and a madness ore. Unfortunately, I already ran into Sheogorath, so getting a madness ore might be slightly difficult, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, so we're here in Solitude. Well, more like under Solitude, because we're in the sewers of Solitude, looking for the mad wizard Thoron, who, according to both the Saints and Seducers, is hiding somewhere down here. A lot of weird... Oh!
Boost!
Get off of me! Get the hell off of me! What the hell? Thorn hooks. Flame stalk. Screaming maw. Purple butterfly. Oh! Hey! Amber. Some other stuff too. Oh? My back is killing me carrying all this loot back to the camps. Thoron says the gear is better than anything a blacksmith could forge. Remnants of an ancient battle between the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers themselves, he tells us. Still, I have my doubts. What's a wizard know about stopping an ebony arrow coming at your forehead with a poison tip and a full gust of wind? Plus, it doesn't look right, and it don't feel right. Still, the boss swears by it, and if I call our great leader a liar, I'm a dead man come morning. If he asks me to bring one of those creepy-looking bugs back for him, that's where I draw the line. Oh? Excuse me? Mr. Wizard? Hey, how are you? You good? How's it going? Whoa! Oh, man. Why you gotta play dirty like that, huh? Come on, man. Stop that, come on. You're embarrassing yourself. Hold on 1 second. Just do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. And let's see. A couple of these. One of these. Yep. Couple of these. Here we go.
Boost!
Urgh.
You can't hide from
You gotta cut that out, bro. Let me put some of that on there. Why not? If you're gonna play dirty, I might as well play dirty too. Wanna play dirty, do you?
Over here!
You will suffer it.
Let's expect,
I am master of
Sit down, Thoron. You're no match for me. Heart of Order. Some spell tomes. A journal. Madness Helmet of Recovery. A Ring of Disrobing. A glass dagger. Sure, let's go through the journal. Second the First Seed, 4th Era, 200. I have stumbled upon a dream, not one conjured from sleep or stupor, but sight and sense. I now hold in my possession a lump of amber shaped like the mad god himself. When I placed my hand upon it for the very first time, I stepped into the world of mania. My mind was truly clear and my eyes forever open. But as all dreams come to pass, so too did my time in bliss. With a single step I found myself back in the wilderness, far away from my lovely mania. Gone were the golden hills, luminous stalks, and whimsical fragrances, and in its place the stink of flora and fools unbothered by the gloom. I have set about making a connection with the artifact once more, and to the wondrous land it has revealed to me. 4th of First Seed, 4th Era, 200. Curses! After 2 days of constant focus, I've finally connected with Mania once more, or it may be more accurate to say that Mania connected with me, in this secluded camp near Solitude. A powerful Daedra took shape before my eyes, a golden saint, with armor gleaming and eyes burning with surprise and fury. To my dismay, my ordinary methods of bending Daedra to my will were of no use. As it began to raise its weapon against me, I fled. Whatever power was left in the amber, it lies dormant now. I must find other artifacts like it, and through their magic forge a connection to the world I lost. I see. Alright then. Volume 2. 16th of Oh my god. 16th of Sun's Dusk, 4th Era, 200. I have taken up residence deep in the Solitude sewers, away from prying eyes. I am sure to be undisturbed here while I continue my work. It pains me to work with these banded imbeciles, with their heads made of cheese. Or was it brains made of yogurt? I suppose the distinction is irrelevant. They are clumps of aged dairy left out in the sun, each one far too stupid to know the worth of their plunder, and for that reason they themselves are given worth. Much as our Lord would do, I have split them into 2 groups to cover the caravan trade roads therein. The armors I've collected from these tunnels will serve some use here. Perhaps I will make it a competition. The group that retrieves the most artifacts will be rewarded with a bar of soap. 28th of Rain's Hand, 4th Era, 201. The more artifacts I gather, the more in tune with our Lord I become. I can feel his wisdom coursing through me, informing my every move, yet there's something lacking, as nothing I have retrieved thus far has allowed me to return to my blessed mania. I have even turned to using tokens from dementia out of desperation. With every failed attempt, my patience continues to thin. I may need to strangle a bandit or 2 or 20 to calm my frazzled nerves. 15th of Mid-Year, 4th Era, 201. Our Lord Sheogorath must be pleased. Very, very pleased. This new artifact is a truly remarkable find. Yes. Truly, truly remarkable. To think that it was nearly dismissed as an ordinary claymore, when it was in fact the sword of Gigalog. Gigalog. The weapon wielded by the Prince of Order. It's the craftsmanship that betrays its truth. Perfect symmetry on both sides. Its angles matching 10 numerals beyond the decimal. Perhaps 20 or even 40 numerals. I will make an effort to count them tonight. Yet its true power is held in its enchantment, for when I look upon its crystal edge, I see more than my reflection. I begin to see time the way a cloud sees the river. It has a beginning and an end, but they exist in concert. The past, the present, and future flow as one. I spoke to a cloud the next day, and it confirmed this to be true. Through the sword's visions, I know what is to come. The sewers beneath the city is where the path will open. The sword will serve as the bridge. 22nd of mid-year, 4th era, 201. The sword of Yugalog reveals much beyond my intent. It has a logic that seems familiar, but at the same time repels me. It desires mania as I do, but its goal is that of destruction. Worse yet, our Lord's voice feels distant, muted even. I find my thoughts being short, and my words more so. 30th of mid-year, 4th era, 201. I need to keep my writings separated. I am beginning to suspect my journals are speaking to each other. No, not suspect. I have proof, but I can't write it here, lest my future self speak more lies. Each thought, past and present, must remain pure. Okay. So it's fair to say that he went a little bit crazy. I think that's fair to say. So, what do we have here? Ah, the sword of Okay. The ground is shaking a little bit. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Reality and other falsehoods. Okay. Is there something... Anything else useful, though? I'm still looking for a madness ore. There it is. Alright. Sheogorath-shaped amber. Sure, why not? Oh! We're not done with the journals, too. Okay. A green butterfly in a jar. Yeah, sure. Let's read this first. Okay. This sample of madness ore was discovered deep in a Nordic ruin. It shouldn't have... No, could not have been there before. My time spent with the sword has had an impact far greater than I could have ever imagined. My reach has grown far beyond these twisting tunnels. This is wonderful news. Perhaps even more such fragments have appeared in the unlikeliest of places. That said, working this material into a usable form has proven difficult. Raw amber equally so. This is a job better suited for a master blacksmith with deep knowledge of the arcane. Someone like Avethra. A peerless smithy, and my confidence in learning the hidden sides of spellcraft, Avethra would no doubt be able to work out the secrets of amber and madness ore. If she hasn't gone completely mad by now, that is. I shall have the Seducers deliver her a sample of each. With any luck, she still hones her craft north of Mistwatch, even after all these years. Alright, so it seems our scavenger hunt is far from over. On to Volume 3. 5th of Sun's Height, 4th era, 201. The sword's bloodlust can be used. Its desire to cleave a bridge. Cut open the path, but never let the wound fester. A broken bone grows stronger when healed. 18th of sun's height, 4th era 201. Another vision. A long march through the grey, a crackle of boots pressed on misshapen throats. In the fog, a whistle, marking time. The sword is planted in the earth, chaos screams, bleeds. Through its heart, roots are nourished. From the wound, a tree blooms, a path opens. First of last seed, 4th era 201. Scar tissue hardens, roots thicken, the wound bleeds, but the path is blocked. A fish swimming upstream. Perhaps the path is not for me. The path is for it. The river must flow from source to mouth to fill the mind's cup. 16th of last seed, 4th era 201. Temporary hearing loss, bread, baking in a hearth. We reach out and grasp the abyss, only to let go. Face first into the mud with gritted teeth, light bending through a glass eye. How easily we are lost. Revelation soaring on red wings above the dark, rain running down the side of every window pane. I will not go manic. I will bring mania to me. Okay then. So does that mean that there's no volume 4? Maybe it was still a work in progress. But yeah, either way, I think it's fair to say that we are... Oh. I think it's fair to say that we're done here, so it's time to go. Alright, and we have returned to, what's your name again? Gadnor. We've returned to Gadnor's resting place, and now we place the Amber and Madness ore, and we see what happens. Oh. That's what happens. A Warhammer. I don't, they're not really my thing, but... What the?
I am going to force you down.
I thought I heard something. That's what I thought. Cooked brook bass. Yeah, sure, why not? Sure. Ooh, grilled leeks. Bunch of grilled leeks on the floor. How did I miss that before? Guess I wasn't looking down for some reason. Hello? Hey! You must be Evethra. Am I saying that right? If you could just stay right where you are, I'll be right with you. Excuse me, sir, out of my way. There we go. Yeah, just a scratch, right. Excuse me. Don't have time for you. Right, here we go. Let me try a new voice. I know. I know of you both, Amber and Madness. I am well acquainted with your secrets. Amber, the glowing works of an alien root. I find your resin pristine and holy, light and powerful. You require a delicate hand, one that recognizes the fragile nature of beauty. Madness, I know you to be a flexible breed, one congealed from the tattered minds of dead heroes. Unlike Amber, I would bend and bow you like a sinew. I would beat and hammer you, stretch and fold you, knowing that each blow would callous your skin and sharpen your teeth. It was dark-armored men that brought me these treats, these puzzles to solve.
courtesy of Thoron, they said. Liars. There is no Thoron. Not anymore. He is a memory of long past, and memories are as real as dreams and other fanciful thoughts. Still, I had to have them. Amber, so exquisite, so pretty, like drops of fallen star dew. From your honeyed globes I would craft myself an armor that trapped me inside your beauty and warmth. I would suffocate myself in your light, and in death live for eternity. But madness, oh, madness, you charm me with your edge. From you I would forge a knife to cut out Sheograth's tongue, and use it to lick the dust off my anvil. Oh, how happy that would make all three of us. In my desperation, I've turned to magic to try and turn these earthly materials into your equals. I have forged armor and blade in hopes of finding a worthy pair, but they are failures, not fit to be your shadows. So instead, I will mine the forests and the dead. I will have caravans search the far corners of Tamriel. I will reach into the eye of oblivion itself until I find you both again. Looks like somebody went a little mad. You know, yeah, because like the. Who the fuck is that? Anyway, you get what I'm saying, right? Madness ore. She touched the madness ore and went mad, you know? Oh. The Iron Swords of Souls. The Elven Sword of Banishing. More amber. Refined Moonstone. Some flowers. Are these gonna help me make some armor? Gold ore, ebony ore, void salts, soul gem fragments. Blessings of Sheograth. I don't need to read that, do I? It's fine. I've read enough things about Sheograth. Glass Sword of Fear. Iron Sword of Souls. Dwarven Sword of Cowardice. Arcane Blacksmith's Apron. Sorry about that. Nothing personal, I just like to collect things. It's a thing that I like to do. Don't judge me. Okay, so I guess from that we can now craft both amber and madness items. Mad items. I can make a mad sword or something. Right? Let's give it a try. I think there's a little something here. Yeah. Let's see. So we probably go into miscellaneous. Oh, I can make some light amber armor. I need 4 refined amber. I can make some amber arrows. Amber boots. These look like these look like either the Daedric boots or the not the Daedric. Like the dragon scale boots or something. They look yeah, this is the dragon scale armor. Just a slightly different color, sure. And that's the dragon bone knife. And those are the that's the storm cloak officer's gloves. Or no, these are the fur gauntlets. Retextured amber greatsword. This is the glass helmet, but orange. Amber shield. I like the spiral. I don't think I've seen the spiral pattern before, so I'll give it that much. The rest is just recopies. That's disappointing. Mad. Oh, okay. Okay, this is the dragon bone armor.
But you know what? It looks different enough. It's got the eyes, the Hermaeus Mora kind of theme. I like that. I'm definitely gonna go for that, but where the fuck am I gonna get so many madness ingots? I only found 2 madness ores. How am I supposed to find... Okay. I'm sure that there's a note somewhere here or there that will tell me of the madness hotspot where I can mine as many madness ore as I want. Right?
I've been looking for you. Got
Oh.
something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Really?
Let's see here. Looks like that's it.
Did someone die or something? Oh, hold on a minute. A little bit of spoilers there. Many thanks for dealing with the ruffians that have plagued humble merchants such as this one for some time. Coin flows well once again. Rasad has new wares for sale that would interest one such as you. More of the arms and armor used by the saints and seducers have been found and can be yours for a price. This one also has traded for strange new raw materials. Rasad knows not what they could be used for, but this one is sure you could find a way to put them to good use. May your road lead you to warm sands. Looks like we found our source for more madness ore and amber.
This one needs something?
Hello again, Rasad. I would like some, I'd like to see the new stuff you got.
Take a look.
Sure thing. It is why I'm here, after all. Here we go. Yeah, now you're talking. Do you think you could just, stick around here forever instead of going back and forth? You don't need to. You don't need to go to Markarth now, right? When you've got me as a customer, I can keep you supplied. Just stay right here. Don't go, please.
Kaguti.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, 1 madness ore. Why are you being so fucking cheap? You know how much this means to me. Oh, what's this now? Oh, this is the request to meet. Okay, that makes more sense. Thank you for your efforts to protect my realm. My realm? What? I believe you possess something that I am in search of, and I require it before I return home. It is the artifact from the Shivering Isles that served as the focus of Thoron's depraved rituals. Meet me beneath the Arch of Solitude, upon the shore, so that we might make an exchange. Interesting. Now, who could that be?
Make it quick. You want something from me?
I don't know. Are you the one who sent me that note?
Indeed.
I believe I have what you're looking for.
Very well. Here, take this for your troubles.
Alright. Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
It would seem so.
Oh. Oh. Thanks. For the helmet. I don't care about conjuring experiment. Is that it? Seriously? That's all I came down here for? Just to do that? Huh. What if I did things differently? I wonder. Now I'm beginning to wonder. What if I give her the sword instead? Let's see what happens.
You want something from me? Indeed.
Hello. Here you go.
I suppose thanks are in order.
She still gives me the helmet.
It would seem so.
And then we say goodbye. And she goes away. So I guess it's a question of what are you willing to give up? I guess if your character doesn't use two-handed swords, then you have no problem of giving up the sword. But if you want the sword, then you can instead give away the amber. No harm, no foul.
Need something?
What happens if I do
Indeed.
this? I have the artifact you seek, but I think I'll be keeping it. So long.
Fool, what do you think you're doing?
What I want to do. What are you gonna do about it? What are you doing about it? Oh. She also disappears. Well, I mean, the sword is just sitting here. I guess it looks unique because it's all white, but there's nothing else unique about it, so it's not really worth keeping. I'd rather use my golden sword or my madness sword if I ever get the chance of collecting enough madness ingots. So I'll put that away. I'm not gonna give up the sword.
Yes.
Well, hold on.
Until next.
Is the amber actually worth something? Because I can't sell it.
Time.
So I guess I can
Indeed.
keep it in my possession as a keepsake. I'm not gonna do that.
Very well. Here, take this for your trouble. It would
Yeah,
seem so.
thanks. Alright. Yeah, every time the game... not the game. Every time the... You know. Every time something new pops up, I keep thinking that there's something exciting. This is where everything will start to pick up, but... Nope. Just give me a helmet. Oh, what's this? Maybe the real treasure is inside here. Oh. Maybe the real treasure was the friends we made. Oh, it's just the helmet, the same helmet that I'm wearing, but it gives me 70 Man, I should have killed her. The hell was I thinking, keeping her alive? Yeah. Alright, well, I'm not gonna reload the quick save again. So I guess that's it then.
You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden.
Excuse me? Lexicon? Burden? What are you talking about?
Memories. I cannot stand them. You must take them away. Return them to Avuntionzell. You must take the
Who?
lexicon from me. Please, take it now.
I don't want the
I
lexicon.
won't be the one to go back there. I won't return to Avuntionzell. You can't make me do it. Please take the lexicon.
Alright, give it here.
You must bring it to Avuntionzell. In the west, return it to them. It must go back.
Alright, Avuntionzellers.
The waiting. The insufferable waiting.
Excuse me? What's wrong?
Here, I want you to have this. Don't ask. Just take it.
Well, why is everyone giving me stuff? I don't want stuff.
Watch what you're doing.
Sorry. There's a bounty on a juvenile mud crab? No. Just, bounty. Juvenile mud crab. After hanging up my sword and bow to live a quieter life, I decided to study the lives and habitats of mud crabs here at the Riften Fishery. It is my hope that one day we might breed mud crabs much like we do fish. If only everyone else at the fishery shared my interest. I am in search of a juvenile mud crab so that I may study its growth. These young mud crabs rarely leave the water, so I now need an intrepid fisherman to catch one. They can be caught in almost all lakes and streams throughout Skyrim. Though a breeding ground is said to be in Whiterun, west of Broken Fang Cave. Please make haste. I must show progress in my research as soon as possible. Viraya. Riften Fishery. Note to self, it's been 12 days since an adventurer took up this bounty, and so far nothing. How much longer must I wait? I'm afraid you're gonna have to wait even longer. I'm not sure catching mud crabs is something I want to do.
Need something?
Hello? I would like to improve my fishing skills, Master. Could you teach me a few things?
Of course.
An entire list of fish to catch, but I only just learned how to
That
fish.
doesn't change anything.
Should I cook them for you while I'm at it?
No!
Oh. Relax, I was just
You
joking.
expect me to believe that?
Hey, you believe what you want to believe. The fish you tend to at the fishery must be very important to you.
Speaks the truth.
I'll do my best. No promises, though.
Of course.
Not now.
Hey. So, you hired someone to catch a juvenile mud crab, but they never returned. Is that it?
Seems so.
Well, I wouldn't mind taking over the bounty.
Thanks. Good luck out there.
Thanks. See ya.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. Alright, the list of fair weather fish. Ours has dreamt of these waters many times, filled with strange exotic fishes from all over Skyrim. No, not fishes. Friends. Well, at least until they're harvested and sold as food. We have a business to maintain, after all. Friendships can only go so far before gold gets in the way. The fish in my dreams seem to be okay with this arrangement, and he rarely lies to me. And so, with his blessing, I will teach you to catch these fish, and in exchange, you will bring them here. Here is a list to start with. Carp, glassfish, goldfish, pogfish. They are fair weather fish, and should be easy enough to catch. Even so, please read the first volume of Fishing Mastery, written by yours truly. A copy should be sitting on a shelf in the back room of the fishery. When you are done, return to me and we'll find our new friends a home. And you, some coin. Come on, pogfish. Oh. I already have salmon. I don't want salmon. Let's try again. Come on, pogfish.
I could have put it back.
Damn it. I keep thinking of this as a quick time event. I gotta wait until the time's right. This isn't about quickness, it's about preciseness. Precision. There we go. Come on, pogfish. Okay. One last time. I want either a goldfish or a pogfish, please. And... tongs. Perfect. I'm out of here. Good luck with the fishes. I'm done. Fucking tongs. Oh, wait a minute. There's another spot for fishing. right over here. Maybe we'll have better luck here. Come on, pugfish. Damn it, too early. Come on, goldfish. Here we go. Don't disappoint me now. Let me see that goldfish. Come on. We got some. How is a lantern?
I could have put it back where it came from.
How does a lantern tug on a fishing rod so hard, like a living being? I don't understand that. Come on, come on, come on, goldfish.
I could have left it behind. I could have put it back where it came from.
It's just the same thing over and over again. What's the point? There's no point in this. It's just a giant waste of time. Why do I even bother? Well, well, well. If it isn't a gang of mud crabs, this seems to be my lucky day. Don't hide from me. No point. Who said that? Oh. Hold on a minute. Mud crabs, I'll be right back.
I swear I'll kill you.
Another thing I forgot to mention is that in this gameplay, in this iteration, I sided with the vampires and not with the Dawn Guard. Which is, I mean, it's self-explanatory. But just in case you're confused, this isn't the same character, as I previously mentioned. Yeah, this is my first character that I played as. I'm gonna slaughter your whole family in front of you. See how you like that, huh? There we go. Easy peasy. Oh. So that's what happened to him? Yeah, him. Good to know. Alright, here we are at Avanchinzel, or whatever. The ancients.
It feels like we're being watched.
It's a simple job, Drennan. We get in, we steal the lexicon, we leave. Don't get jumpy.
If you two cannot handle this, we can find others to hire.
Enough. Their services will be more than adequate. Let us continue.
I don't like this place. It feels like somebody's watching me. So, as I was saying... Hello? Ugh. So, as I was saying, we're here in the ancient Dwemer ruins. And I'm here to see a certain someone or something about a certain lexicon. I don't know. I'm just here to drop off this thing and just be done with it. I didn't want it in the first place. I only took it out of kindness. I felt sorry for the poor Argonian. She already has to live with that face, and
This place is unbelievable.
now she has to worry about this.
Avanchinzel is as much a library as it is a city, built to hold the vast memories of the Dwemer.
Huh. Interesting.
Why are all these metal things ignoring us?
Avanchinzel is waiting.
Waiting for what?
No one seems to know. Perhaps the return of the Dwemer. Perhaps the end of the world.
Best get rid of the ones we see, just in case. I told you, we should have hired a thief.
We are thieves, you fool. We're stealing the cube.
And yet none of us can pick a damned lock.
Here, fellas, let me do it for you. What are we looking for in here? A cube? I don't see it. There are some valuables, though. I'll admit to you that much. I guess someone got to it before I did. And then locked the door again.
This place is huge.
It is large indeed. I did not anticipate a Vanshenzel's size or the time needed to uncover the entrance. A few hours sleep and we should be ready to continue through.
Maybe we should turn back. I don't want to sleep here.
Drennan, you do understand that the lexicon at the bottom of this place holds the accumulated memories of centuries of Dwemer.
Not to mention our pay.
So?
So we're not turning back, you fool.
Besides, you're not scared of a few sleeping metal men, are you, Drennan?
The accumulated memories of the Dwemer. Sounds like a very lucrative find. So why am I returning it instead of giving it to that old crazy Dwemer obsessed guy back in Markarth? Yeah, nice try, fellas. What could be so important as to trap the door or the doorway behind it? There must be something, or there must have been something important. Racial phylogeny. Phylogeny. I guess that would have been useful if I haven't already found and read that book a long time ago.
I thought you said these things were sleeping.
You said they were sleeping. I said they were waiting. It seems a few of them were waiting for someone to try and take the lexicon.
Great.
Oh? Their numbers begin to fall and dwindle. Things don't look so good for them.
We shouldn't be here. I'm sorry.
Oh?
Drennan!
Let the field mouse run. Your pay will be double.
My pay will be nothing if we die in here.
Calm yourself, Brea. We are closing in on the lexicon. I can feel it calling. We'll continue without Drennan.
He didn't seem to get very far.
We are close now. Can you hear the lexicon calling out?
Sure.
So we grab it and we get out, right?
Once we have the lexicon, we'll need to take it to its podium. I know what to do from there. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be mine.
Ours. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be ours.
Of course.
Right. Totally not foreboding at all. I wonder what happens next.
We're almost there. I can hear the lexicon. Come on, quickly.
Something doesn't feel right. Wait!
Oh. What happened? Was there a trap waiting for them? The moment they opened the door, was The moment they all died? Could that be it? There's only one way to find out. Oh, yeah, look. Not good, not good. Not good at all. Oh no. That's one down. Interesting. Yet the two remaining have managed to get through it somehow. Oh, I guess this is to turn off the trap if I accidentally set it off. Sure. Let's continue. Oh, these look suspiciously like pressure plates, but I'm gonna walk on them. And oh. There we go. Alright, and now I have the ancient knowledge of all the Dwemer that came before me. Or something like that, I don't know. I still feel as dumb as I was before deciding to step in here, so I don't know. Maybe that's the point. The fact that I was able to point out how stupid it was for me to venture into this dwarven ruin all by myself was proof that I was actually learning from my mistakes. But at the same time, I didn't learn from my mistakes because I went into this dwarven ruin blind anyway. But the fact that I'm questioning this right now means that I must have gotten a little bit smarter through some mean or other. Alright, everybody, that's gonna do it for this little playthrough, this little gander, this little peek at Skyrim. Somewhat of a short term comeback, if you will. It was good to be back. I'm actually, like, sort of not disappointed by the content that that I got. I expected Bethesda, being Bethesda, to just give away the least likable, least played content in the Creation Club. But no, this was actually not half bad. And if this is, in Bethesda's opinion, the least good, the least interesting content, then I think I'm missing out. But I will never pay real money for mods, so unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to find the answer to that question. Regardless, though, the Skyrim Anniversary Edition, it came with 4 free creations from the Creation Club, by the people, for the people, and all that. The first was survival mode, which this footage didn't make it, but I have tried on survival mode for a little bit. It's a decent enough idea. It's got the basic principles. You got cold and hot. When you're out in the open, especially like towards the colder areas, like here, are around the map, but even in the middle of the map, depending on altitude as well, I think. You get these two little icons. This is something that Red Dead Redemption 2 had, and I'm sure other games had. Not bad of an idea. Just a little gimmick to give some sort of change, some sort of difference to this 10-year-old game. There's also hunger and fatigue. The longer you go without eating food, you get hungry, your maximum stamina decreases, and when you eat a meal, you're not hungry anymore. Fatigue is sleep. When you don't sleep, you start getting fatigued. Fatigued means less max magicka, which is fine for people who are only warriors or rogues and don't use magicka. But regardless, you sleep and your fatigue goes away. Very simple concepts, but, you know, different in a good way. The second thing was
You're not afraid
something...
set fire to something?
Oh. Nope, not at all.
Never should have come here.
The second thing was something that I immediately forgotten. I don't know what it was. Something about special items that you find on special merchants or something. I don't know. The third thing was fishing, which I tried out. You get a fishing rod, you go to a fishing spot, and you do a little fishing. There's a quest related to it. It encourages you to catch all types of fishes. Unfortunately, it's very wonky, the fishing mechanics, and like there's a 1 in 3 chance that you won't get a fish, and then if you do get a fish, it's not going to be the one that you want, so you're going to spend hours, like real-time hours, trying to collect all the fishes. So that's not fun. But finally, we have... excuse me. We have the Saints and Seducers thing. And that was like the big highlight. It was the big meal. So, like, survival mode was like the breadsticks. The other thing was the soup, and the fishing was the appetizer, and the Saints and Seducers was the main course meal. And it didn't disappoint. There was some story, some gameplay, nice dungeon, a decent amount of weapons, light armor, heavy armor. They've got all kinds of players, all kinds of play types considered, which is good. The story is like, it's nothing to write home about, but it is Skyrim we're talking about. This is more like it's like a general storytelling. It doesn't necessarily have to be something gripping. It just has to give you a good enough excuse to go from point A to point B and so on. The armor sets are decent, I guess. You got we started with the Seducer's armor. That was kind of ugly. The Saint's armor was better. Then we got the golden armor. No, the golden armor is the Saint's armor. Then we got the amber armor. That was half and half. And then we have this, the Madness armor, which is not bad either. Unfortunately, I had to spend a long time getting the required ingredients. I needed 13 madness ingots in total, which means 26 ore. And unfortunately, our Khajiit vendor sells between 1 and 2 ores each 2 in-game days. So I had to spend I'm pretty sure I spent like an in-game month collecting all the madness ores, and then I finally got this, which again, not a bad design, but it's not really worth all the time that I put into it. But you know, regardless. Also, other than the fishing quest, there were the 2 quests that they managed to squeeze in there. There's the Radiant quest of collecting a specific type of fish, and then there was that little story mission where we had to go to a dwarven ruin and put a thing in a thing and whatever. So not bad, all around not bad. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just want to thank everyone for watching this. If you have made it all the way here to the end. And you know what? If you haven't tried out this anniversary stuff and you have the special edition, might as well give it a try, you know? Like I said, it's not something to write home about, but if you like Skyrim and if you like role-playing games like me, if you like exploring, doing some looting, some crafting, some killing, some leveling, then you should probably consider reinstalling your copy and giving this a whirl. It's free after all. Yeah. And once again, thank you for watching. See you next time.